Hey, this is Travis. I've got a 12 gauge pump action shotgun and a 9mm pistol. It's a Taurus, and love both of the guns. The shotgun's a Maverick, model 88, I guess is what it's called. My Taurus is a PT111. Here's your basic standard run of the mill. You can buy them in bulk and they're pretty cheap. Shotgun shells for shooting clays or birds. And those are pretty much worthless if you want them for, if you want to shoot like this right here. I've shot this metal pan with all the different bullets that I'm going to show you guys. You can't hardly see it. And basically right there, there's a bunch of lines and a little dent going inward. And that's where the regular 12 gauge shell had hit. And it didn't put a single hole in the pan at all. It just grazed over it. It just kind of bounced off of it, which is surprising. But that's what it did. You can kind of see those lines. I got this pan at a yard sale for 50 cents. Got a bunch of them, and once the winter hits and some of the weeds are gone, I'm going to hang them from trees. So I got me a little shooting range. But until then, I decided to test out my ammunition. My other 12 gauge ammunition here. Um, this is, well, I guess I should go here next. This is going to be a slug. This is Winchester, or excuse me, Remington ammunition, and it's just your standard size, length, and these make a huge asshole. There's a slug that shoots out of it, and that's going to be this one here, which in comparison to the 9mm right there, it's obviously a pretty big hole. I can stick my finger in it. And the next one is going to be the granddaddy of all 12 gauge shotgun shells that I've ever shot. It's a 3-inch Magnum, 15 pellets. This is the king daddy here. I'm just really impressed with this bullet. It's Magnum buckshot, and by Remington also. And this bullet here, the first one that I shot, I only shot 3. But the first one that I shot, it hurt my shoulder bad, and so I shot the next one from the hip. But then I realized from being disoriented I forgot to shoot the pan with it. And so I went ahead and brought the third one out. I didn't plan to shoot, and shot the pan. And you can see right here all the damage that it did. Every single one that you can see in here is from the 3-inch Magnum buckshot. And it tore the living daylights out of this pan. And it knocked it back into the woods a good 20 feet probably. So I was really super impressed with that. I think that's going to be the only home defense ammunition I'm going to ever need, so I'm going to definitely buy more of them. Uh, so that's definitely recommended. Um, Here's something. At Walmart, they try to talk you into buying Winchester because they're American made. These are made in Russia right here. Tool ammo. I don't know if I said that right, but 9mm Luger, 115 grains. You can't tell the difference between that and the Winchesters here. These are, let's see, 147 grain full metal jacket hollow points. You can see a little difference in the metal pan. There's that, the hollow point, which it does kind of feel a little stronger, but not much. And this is the one here that everybody talks down on. Doesn't look as pretty, but I tell you what, it does the job. And I've shot probably 200 of these, and not one time have I had any kind of mishap. And they shoot perfect out of my Taurus. Never once had a jam or anything like that. So, 200 rounds, I think that says a whole lot. These are 10 bucks. These are probably, well, these hollow points were 20, but the regular Winchesters, I would say probably subtract about $5 from that, and you'll get some regular full metal jacket Winchesters. But for being $5 more to get the Winchester, you're not really gaining anything. I mean, the toll ammo. I mean, I've got that stuff stocked up because it's so cheap. Every time I go to the store, I buy another pack of them. So, I mean, you can't lose with those. Those are really good. Okay, so that's gonna conclude my my overview of the ammunition that I do have. And like I say, if you really want good home defense, then you can do that. I guess I forgot to show the holes in the pan. This one here is it kind of hit it on the side, so it made a bigger hole, but that was the hollow point. Winchester from the 9mm. Then there was another more straight on one. It's kind of by the slug hole, but it is a little bit bigger, even on the entry side. You know, the hollow points are supposed to spread out and get bigger as they hit and go through, but here is the regular 9mm shot. So, you know, there is a little bit of a difference there, and so I will use the hollow points in my 9mm for home defense too. Um, that's it then. I think I've covered everything. I better get all this ammo out of my baby's hands. All right, thanks everybody. Bye.